Hello there, survivors! Welcome back to another ARK Survival Ascended video. Today, I'm gonna do another tour of my ARK community server on the island. And if you're wondering, yes, you can play as well. You can join for free. And that is the way to play ARK with me on the server. You can build some cool stuff. We've got mods. And it's also the best way to build with me or to show your builds to me. So yeah, again, hop on over to the Discord, find all the information, and maybe next one you'll be here along with all these other cool builds. Okay, and we start off with this base here in some ruins along this river. And of course, that's close to my heart because I did 2 ruin rebuilds on the island, and this one is very nicely done. We got this nice ramp leading up to the first structure that has been rebuilt, as you can see, and that is looking very nice indeed. I don't think I can get inside because everything is closed and I don't think anyone is here right now, but yeah, you can see it fits nicely into the ruin, which is always a nice thing. And I think it's just a big hall. It's a big gate so you can take in themes. There's a lot of these little details around of integrating the own structures with the ruins, which I mean, I really love. And of course, with the mods and the decorations options that we have, there's just a lot of life to be added to these places. And I mean, this just looks very cozy. Another gate here to protect from this side as well. And it's just to keep out the dinos, but it definitely works. This is a very interesting ruin to rebuild because of the shapes. It's very dynamic with the way like multiple paths are here and they all lead to certain places. I love these little attention to detail, like having these lights in the middle of these frames look very nice. We got some more doors here. Yeah, of course, to keep out the dinos again. I can't use them, I think, because they're all locked. Let's actually check before. Oh, they're all locked. Everything's locked on default on our community server, so you don't have to worry about your stuff being taken, even if you don't have a house yet. So we got this nice little bridge here, which is very nicely built up and lovely decorated as well. It just looks so cool. Imagine just passing by here. You're passing just under the bridge and you have a cool looking structure like this on top. I really love... I just have a soft spot for rebuilding in ruins. I really love the whole vibe of this place, and it kind of makes me want to rebuild a ruin again because it's been a while since I've done mine. I was kind of waiting for the center, but obviously now that is been delayed, so that will be a while. So we got some of the visual storage here, which is absolutely lovely. We got a little parking spot for the raptors. I love the way this is integrated with the existing ruins here. Very nicely done. And then I think this is another like stable kind of thing, or at least a little bit more shelter. Again, a very nice structure combining some of the vanilla ARK building with a little bit of the different textures that we have from some of the mods. And it's just very nicely integrated into the existing ruin structure. Let's try to get by the thing. And we have a nice little balcony. I always love some good balconies, but I don't think that is everything here. There is another secret that you might not see at first glance, because everything else is very obvious, but there is a little greenhouse hidden in this little valley, little cove that is hidden away. Another one of the nice modded builds, but actually I think there's now also a custom cosmetic for this, so you can use these textures in vanilla ARK. You just place them over any existing texture, and then yeah, you can still have this build, basically this greenhouse look in normal ARK, which is kind of cool. You don't have to have the mods, you just install the skins yourselves and it will look like this. And then this links up to this part of the ruin, which is right outside those doors that we visited before. I think that is the only way to get in here, or maybe there's oh no, there's another way here, which I'm not sure what that leads. Let's check that out. Oh, that leads to this side. So yeah, nice little hidden away in that corner. But this is definitely a very nice looking base. As I said, I love a ruin rebuild, so I really love what this place has become. I always love seeing the ruin rebuilds, and this is a very nice one. let's move on to the next base. Okay, so we're coming up to the next base. Actually, this is an update from the last tour that we did when there was a little platform here. Now, there is an actual helipad to land on. So if you're flying by and you need a little bit of extra stamina, you can just stop by here on this very large and very easy to spot landing platform to have a safe rest. And this is also actually a base. As you can see, there's a whole layer inside. I don't think we can actually go inside because, of course... Oh, it's not logged. I can go inside. I don't know why it gets so misty when I'm in here, but yeah, this is just the whole base as well. That's clever use of the space to also make it useful as like your own base. And I guess this is some more... it says a greenhouse. Very fancy. These lights as well, damn. I don't even know all the modded stuff that we have, so it's also just these stores are just a way for me to explore all these mods that I haven't really been exploring that much myself. And I might do now because the center is delayed. So I basically have a month where I was planning on doing the center, and now I guess I'll do a little bit of modded work before we get to Scorched Earth. But let's find another base. And I just wanted to take this moment to tell you that if you want to join the server, you can. All the info is on my Discord, so just make sure to join that. And this is one of the newer projects. This is namely the community area. On the almost exact middle of the map, we have a community shopping district or trading outpost. Just a place for people to come together. Since it's PvE, we can just all be allies and you can easily build very close to each other. So we got this little first starter building here, tavern, to meet up, and people are starting to build some shops. I think this has been the very early stages of a build. Oh, there's actually someone sleeping right there. We got a little first shop here as well. This was actually the first shop. This whole district was an idea of the community themselves. Grape came forward with the idea and he started those first little starter areas. He cleared out everything and made the wall after he and I picked this spot. This is a very big shop. This is the same guy that built the castle that I showed last time. Probably will do an update of that base as well at some point in this video. But yeah, you can see he did another massive build here. All the visual storage in its full glory here as well, which I love visual storage. I think I might just add that to every playthrough I'm doing, because this is just such a satisfying way to see how much stuff you have. And yeah, he's got everything here. Like this almost looks like this is just a base, but no, it's a shop. I think you can get like good high-level RGs and other dinos here as well. So yeah, it's a cool shop. I think he might have also been doing something with like custom cosmetics, but I'm not sure I can see those. So still, there's a lot of decoration in here of all the different mods that we already have. So it looks very cool, very cozy, and this could definitely just be your entire base. And then this is actually also the place where you can come and actually build with me, I guess, because I also have a little place here, a little shop. Well, I actually also have a little teleporter square here as well, so I can easily transport between my different outposts to check out the server, because I tend to at least check out and fly around on the server to see what everyone is up to. And this was me trying to build a little with the mods. It's a little bit of a messy build, I will admit. Maybe, yeah, a little bit of a wonky build, but I like it. I like it. It's got a lot of character. Let's say that. It's got a lot of character. It doesn't have any interior yet, but it does look like fun, and everyone that is on the server can just easily come here and pick up some free high-level baryonyxes. Other than that, there's not much to it yet. So yeah, I will probably continue my little building, and hopefully we'll see more people join and more people build here as well. And we're at the next base here at this beautiful little river and waterfall. It's a perfect spot to build, actually. And we got this big main building here that looks very cool. I think this is built mostly, if not everything, with vanilla. I think he didn't quite realize how many options we had available at this point, but it is a very nice looking build for sure. I love all the overhangs on the roof. I just always like those as well. Makes it look a lot better in my opinion, less flat. And then we got a second build going on over here. It might still be a work in progress, but there is some modded stuff in here to add some extra details. I think this might be his stables. We can actually get in here a little bit and see that he's using also the visual storage, which again just looks very nice in my opinion, and it's just a great way to add some extra detail to a build. And yeah, can't wait to see this place grow even more. Okay, I've joined this little ship out here in the bay, because this is a Viking ship laying at anchor here at this little Viking village that is starting to grow out here, and it's looking quite good, I must say. We got a little hut here to the side, which blends in very nicely with the grass. I do think that the left corner up there is probably the best color to go with to match actual grass color. But yeah, this is a very nice looking build and a nice looking style. You can definitely clearly spot the Viking influence here, and with the little props of the decoration mods, it just adds a lot of nice atmosphere to the build. And then we got the bigger longhouse here, which is looking very nice as well. I don't know if it's already completely finished. I think those side buildings might still be worked on. I see some scaffolding here as well, so maybe there's still some work to be done, but I think we might be able to enter at least, so we can check it out. Yeah, this might be still a work in progress, but it is already looking really good, and you can definitely spot the Viking influence right away. And if you're thinking about joining the server, but maybe you don't want to be on your own, I think this guy was actually looking for some people to join his Viking tribe. So if you're thinking about joining the server and you want to be a Viking, you might be able to join this tribe, and you instantly have a cool place and a cool base, and you can help extend this and yeah, do all the fun stuff. And we're at the next base right next to the red obelisk, and this place has truly become one of the bigger bases here on the server. It has grown so much. You might recognize a few pieces, as I did a tutorial on the tower like this. This is just a slight variation, some different materials, and of course some additions, but it does work very well as some like security along the walls of your base. This is a very highly secure base, as you can see. A lot of tames around. I love this little gazebo and these roofs. This is very nicely done. I love these modded style builds, and yeah, this is greatly done. I love this place. This is might be, it's so small, but this is might be some of my favorite work. I love the shape of this building. It looks very nice. Yeah, I really need to start building more with these mods, because you can do some great things with them. It's just nice to have some different materials. I mean, look at this. This looks pretty cool as well, and it's a nice stable area. A lot of dinos around, as you can see. This is a proper base of someone playing a bunch of ARK. And then let's go up, because there's a lot more. There's another tower here, and then there's another. I love the layers in this base, by the way. Just appreciate the amount of layers there are and how difficult that is to do in ARK, to match it all up and make it nicely connected like this. And then also, it's a very secure base with these walls, but she's turned it into a very nice looking base still. Like, it's all very nice looking. And then on the top layer here, we've got a A-frame, of course, also very close to my heart, but this variation is very nice. I love this little railing going across the roof. This really adds a lot as well. And of course, with the modded structure blocks that we have, it matches up very nicely. Yeah, and of course this glass is just way better than using the vanilla greenhouse texture. But I guess now with custom cosmetics, you can actually get clear glass very easily in vanilla ARK on officials and stuff as well. So yeah, this is a very nice little base. I love this little roped stuff as well, to have a nice little area. And I mean, I love all the creatures here as well. It looks very homely, very much an actual base that is being used. And yeah, with these walkways and these platforms, I always like that kind of vibe. And especially in a place like this, where it's just a very beautiful spot, like with all these waterfalls, and then you've got these nice little trees everywhere, and then building around it. It just looks very, very nice. We got a little greenhouse here as well, with a bunch of plants growing, of course. I mean, this is a very, very lovely place. I mean, I've flown by most bases already, but I don't always just go in and look at everything up close, and that really changes your perspective of things. And this is definitely a very nice looking place. There is one more A-frame down here, making full use of this lovely little spot and this lovely view. Very well protected, everything here with all the plants. And yeah, this is just another A-frame that's looking very cozy inside. I don't think I am allowed to go inside. But yeah, this is a beautiful place to live. Very peaceful place. Very beautiful place. I see peaceful. Just before I did this recording, we had to fight off a titanosaur that was newly spawned in right over here. But we managed to get rid of it just before it came to base and started to destroy everything, so that's good. But yeah, this is a lovely, lovely looking place. Very nice indeed. Yeah, awesome. Let's find some more bases. And it's time for another base. Also very secure here on this little cliff just down the river from one of the other bases. And this is also a big, big base in process, I think, because I don't think it's quite finished yet. There's a lovely little ruin here as well, actually, but that's just part of the decoration now. I love the way that they instantly integrated this tree to the base. I always love when you keep your surroundings in mind, and as you can see, there's a pretty decently sized building being made here. Oh, I can actually go inside. That's nice. Ooh, look at all these decorations. That is so cool. I think that is probably one of the better things about playing with mods. All the extra things you have to decorate your bases. So if you build something big, you actually have the furniture to put in it and make it look good. And this is definitely a very nice build already. Yeah, this is some cool stuff. I love these glass window features, because you can actually look outside. It's just nice, because now it makes sense to have this, because you can enjoy the view. You can see what's going on outside. Yeah, that looks very, very nice. And then this, I'm guessing, is like a barn or a stables or something like that. Let's see if we can make it inside. Yeah. Oh, bomb. There's a bunch of animals in there. Yeah, this is a little barn, which is looking very nice. And yeah, can't wait to see all these places continue to grow, because yeah, people are working very hard on the server. Okay, we're at another base here, which is a nice, lovely beach house. And you might think, that looks familiar. And it is. Let me tell you, when someone told me they were gonna build my tree house that I did a tutorial on a little bit ago on the beach, I was like very confused, because I mean, it's based on a tree platform. And then I came by and I was like, yeah, it definitely just works as a cool building on here as well. But obviously they had to figure out like the way the roofs were gonna connect, but I didn't do that in my original design. And they actually turned it into a very cool base here on the beach. And you have this little dock area, which is very nicely decorated as well to give you the proper beach vibes. And the interior looks very nice as well. I don't know if we can actually make it to the inside, because everything might be locked, but maybe we can have a little sneak inside. There we go. We can see some of the interior. But yeah, this is a base with a lot of space, as you can see. And oh, I love these curtains as well. It's got like a little staircase in the middle. You have a lot of space if there's not a big tree in the middle of your house, I can tell you that. Oh, we might be able to get in here. There we go, we made it inside. So yeah, there's still a lot of space left here, but they have these Lovely little bedrooms. There's a bed here. All these things for the windows are insane. They add a lot of detail to a build and make it very cozy on the inside. There's some more downstairs. But yeah, look at how much room you have when there's not like a big tree in the middle. It makes actually for a very nice base. And I did not think about that for 1 second when I did the treehouse build, that you could use it as a base. So yeah, this is great. This is a very nice way to use tutorials. They just completely changed the way I thought about the build, and they turned it into something very cool, very unique. We got a little gazebo here as well for some plants, which looks very nice. I just like the whole vibe of this place and this little beach house. Looks very, very good. And there we go. We're back at this Viking tribe village that I showed in the last episode, and they have added a few things. This little small building, which I think is used to make some fertilizers. They've added some farms to their little dock area right here. Some nice tiny A-frames that are looking quite nice as well. Other than that, I don't think they've added much, but I think I can now enter the longhouse here, so we can actually see the interior. And this is where you go if you want to have a feast, you know. There's a lot here to enjoy. And again, this just shows off the decoration options you have with these mods, which are looking very, very cool. Also, I added a new mod just today before this, which adds some better and bigger ships, which are very cool. Look at this. I mean, this looks very cool. And if you start sailing, the sail actually goes down. So yeah, that looks very cool. I love the little touch of realism. Don't mind my sea dragon there. But yeah, that's a lovely addition to the server, I think. And maybe some people will actually be able to do some bigger, cooler boat builds now with this structure. And you might remember the big ship from the last tour and the big castle here. And now you can see there is another huge addition to this build. As if this wasn't enough, built by one guy. Yeah, there's now even more. There's a big bridge leading to the hill, and another giant build using all sorts of the modded blocks to create this big building. And as you can see, a lot of decorations around. I must say, some of this is very chaotic, like all these different layers. Of course, they don't line up because of the landscaping. I'm not sure I would have all these foundations here, or I would try to make them look a little bit less chaotic and maybe have a little bit more of the normal ground coming through. But I mean, that might be difficult to do now without having things collapse, so probably wouldn't risk changing too much. But yeah, there's a lot of like stairs you can actually get up that way, but most people will probably just cross the bridge or just arrive at one of these gates. And there's a lot here. There's a lot. There's also a giant wall being built here to keep this whole area safe. You got this little nice area with a lot of the storage going around, which looks very nice. And yeah, there's a lot of structures here to make it look very lively. And of course, all the different crafting stations for all the different mods. And I think this unloads everything from your dinos automatically into those visual storage things. Yeah, there's so much here. There's a lot. There's a lot of dinos, and there's a lot of decoration. There's a lot of dinos and a lot of decoration. There he is. Look at him, sleeping like an angel. And yeah, there's a lot of stuff in here. There's a lot of space here as well, as you can see. And there's the whole Rex army. I think this is the army that has done the bosses so far. We might do another community boss event soon. So far, it's been hosted by the community because he made the whole army, and he provided the first artifacts for the first 2 boss fights that we've done. Two or three, I think they've done. I only joined one. But yeah, it's a great build. This base is gotten even bigger, which I didn't really think was possible. But I guess I shouldn't be surprised because he made he made all that. So, I mean, it was only a matter of time before he was going to build more, I guess. And, yeah, this is a giant base. And there's one more base that I want to show off. And, oh my god, it has expanded since last time I visited. The whole back circle thing wasn't here last time. But yeah, there's another big base here. And as you can see, it's using the modded blocks as well. And I love these little layers that have been created here of the decking. Yeah, it's just very well done, and I love these modded textures. They just look very good. It's a cool aesthetic, and we've got some of the visual storage, which I think just really helps decorate your place. This is why I really want to add that even in my vanilla playthroughs, just because it looks good, and it adds a lot of details to your base, and it doesn't add anything except literally having visual storage. I mean, it just looks very cool. And yeah, I love the little details. I love also the doors open, so I can go in and explore a little bit and show you around. Because as you can see, there's a lot of crafting stations, which, I mean, it helps filling in your build. We got the geckos that are cute little pets. Nice little furniture. I think upstairs here is the bedroom. Yeah, usually you sleep in the bed, but I guess, I mean, a lot of ARK players probably recognize this. Going to your bedroom and then just logging out and not even going onto the bed. And then, oh my god, we got this giant sphere room as well. I think this is a very recent addition, because I was here like last night or maybe the day before, and that wasn't there yet. So there's definitely been a lot of building going on here, and it looks very cool. Very nice build. And a nice spot as well. Enjoying the beach. A lot of people enjoy the beach, which I guess on the island is not a bad thing to do, because you've got access to both the land and the beach, and the underwater stuff that you need to do all in one spot. But yeah, I think that is about it for everything that I wanted to show today. So thank you so much for joining me on this tour, especially if you made it all the way through. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you want to see more, and feel free to join us on the ARK server. If you want to know all the information, join my Discord, find the ARK channel, and it is all in there, and you can join a lovely community. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. Goodbye.